Hey guys, not really a review because let's be honest, the SRK has been reviewed literally thousands of times on YouTube. So in the end, if I spend the time to do all the work for a couple hundred people to look at this, it's just not worth it. What I want to do instead is just kind of tell you and give you a heads up that Cold Steel has released the SRK in SK-5 steel, which is a big deal because they're releasing it for $40, which is an amazing price. So let's pull this bad boy out. It comes with the very typical Kydex sheath that you expect. Very good retention, by the way. And, nothing has changed. It's, still that over-molded handle with the lanyard tube, same blade, same crappy coating that wears off, all the things that, people complain about. But at the same time, it's a big solid hunk of steel, Now, the big difference is SK-5. Now, SK-5 is very equivalent. Oftentimes, it depends on who you talk to. Some people will say it's close to like 1065 carbon steel. Some people say it's closer to 1080 or 1085. So it's really kind of performance-wise in that neighborhood, which is, any of the 10 series steel perform fairly well. In fact, even 1055 outperforms most low-end stainless steel. So this, to me, is more than adequate. The SK-5 has been successfully used in a lot of the cold steel knives, like the Bushman, Shanghai Shadow. A lot of their budget line uses this knife. Now, putting the SRK out in that steel is just brilliant, because you can get this out there for $40. I picked this up, actually bought it pre-order, so I got this thing very, very early. And $40, man, you're getting let's think of it this way. This is one of the gems of survival and bushcraft knives. It's been around forever. It's a tried and tested design. No, it's not perfect. It's a little thick. It's a little beefy. It's, it's not perfect, guys, but this is a very reliable and adequate survival and bushcraft knife. And they've done and basically upgraded the steel at a price that you can still afford. Now, the SRK has been made available in a lot of steels over the years, from VG1 to that Sanmai laminate steel. It's been out in AUS 8, and currently they have it out in the CPM 3V, which is pretty much the coolest like super steel that's in carbon that you can get out there. It's really spectacular, but you're paying $120. Even like the AUS 8 versions were more than $40. So in the end, you can get this knife now in carbon steel for cheaper than what you could get it in AUS 8. And AUS 8 is, let's be honest, it's like butter when you compare it to carbon steel. It's really a soft steel. So this is a really good opportunity for people. I think those guys who are budget-minded, who want, a blade that has stood the test of time but don't want to break the bank. I know the craze nowadays is the semi-custom, $150, $200 LT Wright, Blind Horse or War Horse or whatever they call themselves knives, and all those kind of semi-custom production knives that are coming out in the tool steels, 01, 02, A1, A2, all that, are all the rage right now. But this is your bread and butter. This is a knife that's been around forever. It's, like I said, it stood the test of time, and now they're giving it to us at a really good price and with a pretty desirable steel. Now, of course, the steel snobs are going to say it's not good, it's junk, but in the end, there's not many other carbon steel knives out there that you can get in this price range. The Condors are pretty affordable, but even then, a knife this size for Condor is going to be well over $40. So you can actually get, this really is a value leader. And some of the things I always try to bring to you guys are good value gear. It doesn't mean, I don't look at price, I look at value. And this right here is a great value. Carbon steel knives are pretty expensive and can be pretty expensive. So having one come out that's a full-sized, survival equipped knife that you can get for $40 is just, it's a deal, guys. And of course, this thing came just absolutely super sharp out of the box. I'm surprised because the blade's so thick. I didn't expect it to be that sharp. But yeah, it's a Sharpie. You know, good feel in the hand. Fits my hand well. You know, overall, I dig it. I'm glad I was able to get this knife for such a nice price. So there it is, guys. Just want to give you a little heads up. And, you know, don't consider this a review. I'm not going to review it because, like I said, it's just been done so many times. But just wanted to make you aware that this knife is now out there in SK-5, and I really do recommend you grab one while you can.